At the one hand, of course, we have this kind of economic push and pull impacts. People go because they want to earn money, and because of the dream of a good life, having a good life, which is heavily associated with earning a good amount of money. People told me Russia is a much more Muslim place than Tajikistan, even if the majority there is non-Muslim. But they have a certain kind of religious freedom in Russia. This emphasizing this kind of moral geographies, I mean, going abroad because you find a better Muslim place than at home, has to do also with the situation in Tajikistan and the effects of the securitization of Islam. An attempt that the government is very much pushing at the moment, and it targets all of those Tajiks who show up a kind of so-called deviant religious behavior and do not fit into the official narrative of national Islam, so they become criminalized or also marginalized in the country. So this is also one reason why people put so much emphasis on this. Okay, we go to Dubai because it is a Muslim place. The Gulf migration from Tajikistan has to be understood also in religious matters, or in religious terms, is that the majority of the Tajiks I met in Dubai, they were well trained at Al-Azhar University, for instance, or other universities in Saudi Arabia or also in Pakistan, though they possessed a certain kind of Islamic knowledge. And the majority of them also involved in morally sober social projects of Islamic reform or reformism, so-called Islah. So for them it was really very important to live a proper life in accordance with the Islamic rules or the Islamic principles. And they all told me we cannot continue living in Tajikistan because this is not the Muslim place. Yeah, and this has to do with corruption, for instance, at workplaces, with this, what I said, is securitization of Islam, so a very strict secular regime, and very, very different kind of reasons. So here we see a kind of connection between these political economy related things like Diari or Dushanbe and the trading business with Islamic goods coming from Dubai, such as fashionable veiling or fashionable Islamic dresses in general. And here I see a link between this, what the upper middle classes do and aspire, and the middle classes do and aspire in relation to the upper classes. The new kind of urban piety or publicly visible piety comes along with the showing up or display of new wealth through driving SUVs imported from Dubai, for instance, or new kind of furnitures in housing, in the house, so for instance. I would say all of these middle class matters and sensibilities related to consumption, conspicuous consumption.